The Lord made it clear to us that He wanted us to sell that 50,000 square foot church building. So through some different prayer times, through elders meetings, through congregational conversations, and church votes that turned out to be unanimous, which was an amazing thing.
When does that ever happen in church? A unanimous anything?
It doesn't happen. So we were like, man, we're taking that as a sign that we're moving.
That has to be the Lord.
That 100%. So we've never doubted that. I would say it's safe to say we've never doubted that the Lord was calling us to do that. The congregation felt good about it. Although there had been a lot of memories made there, for the last 120 years, really. And folks were like, you know what, it's just too much.
So just out of curiosity, what happened to the building? What happened when you sold it? What did it become? It's now called Belmont Lofts. And so it became some much needed housing in the neighborhood. So it had a really huge Sunday school wing. So we wound up, we never even actually hired a realtor. We just said, if this is of God, we don't want to have to do a lot of work on this. So we just reached out to a few folks, and a lot of people came and looked at the building and said, we wouldn't take this building if you gave it to us for free. So we were like, oh man, this is not going well. But then we had a gentleman show up that kind of fell in love with the space and just said, you know what, this is a really neat space. And he had a vision for what it could become. And the neighborhood needed some new housing, and he was a developer. And so he took it and just recently actually opened it up. It took a couple of years to do all the work that he needed to do to it, and opened it up, and now people are living there in that space. The sanctuary is still virtually untouched, but the rest of the building has been turned into some really cool apartments. Wow. So yeah. That's cool to see that kind of repurposed space and land, walls for the glory of God and the betterment of human beings. That's really neat.